I want to take your temperature on this, Rip. Give me some of your thoughts on the Mets based on these numbers. It's posted at BetMGM. Win total at 82.5. I think it's impossible to say whether or not they're going to go north or south of that because it's right in the middle.
Right.
Do they make the postseason? You get some plus money if you think they do.
Yeah, I don't think they do it. If the win total is going to be there, I just don't think that's going to happen. I look at the East, the division that they play in. The Braves are certainly better. I think the Philadelphia Phillies are certainly better. So at best, your third place team. So now you got to hope for the planets to line up in order to get to the postseason. So I just don't see it happening right now.
Well, I think for some Met fans, it's refreshing to not have the target on your back with the high-ticket items such as Scherzer and Verlander.
This guy will help.
This guy will help, and he's healthy again. And the Mets have gone about it a little differently. I think they've added to the bullpen. They're building the back end, if you will. We discussed this a little bit yesterday, the old Kevin Towers philosophy that when you're not the favorite to win the division, build your bench and your bullpen first. And it's a philosophy it looks like the Mets have subscribed to.
Yeah, but once again, I mean, it's not rocket science. It's a tough division. Atlanta is the top of the food chain as far as I'm concerned. You look at them, what they throw out every single day, it's good. The Phillies, they seem to be the right kind of team for wild card runs and making postseason and doing some damage. We just saw a little piece on Wheeler. You got Wheeler and Nola at the top of the rotation. Both guys go out there and post and take the ball. So that's why they're so dangerous in the postseason. I'm just sitting here, I just don't see the Mets stacking up with those two teams. So if they can surpass one of the teams, then they're a lock for the postseason. I just don't see it right now.
I mean, look, in the Central, it's not as deep as it is in the East. I think you could say the same thing maybe in the West, although Arizona and San Diego are going to be interesting. I think the Giants are better than advertised, too. So for those points, I think the Mets do have an uphill battle to make a postseason chair. But maybe it's a better place for them to be in as opposed to the Mets are going to win 110 games and cruise to a World Series win, which was what we've heard the last couple years by the pundits.
Yeah, look, I'm not mad at what has happened over the past few years and what you went out there and tried to spend on some starting pitching, because I might have been falling into that guilt trap as well. That didn't seem to work. So now they got to hit this thing a slightly different way. Looks like this little move right here, center field, left field, let's solidify defense as much as we possibly can. Is a starting point. But getting your closer back and him looking right, that's about as big a thing as the Mets could actually hope for right now, because if you're going to make a run, you need a guy at the back end of the pen, so you are winning a game 4-3. You absolutely have to win those games. They can't get away from you if you're going to make a push.
I love watching some of these drills, by the way, too. Camp open and workouts underway in St. Lucie and everywhere else on the baseball map.